Hello and welcome back to the Never Words podcast. I'm your host, Tom Brown, joined by both Jack and Tim. We are going to do our big football preview, and I think the only appropriate way to start this is if I spit on one of you.
What a ridiculous thing to
I
do.
get it. Yeah,
That-
this is the day after the opening game, so
yeah,
couldn't
we're recording this after Eagles Cowboys.
couldn't couldn't have picked a weirder start to the NFL season, I don't think.
You know what was great at halftime when they said Jalen Carter is the first ever person from the Super Bowl winning team to be ejected within 15 seconds?
Oh,
I wouldn't have expected anyone had.
I agree. I don't even think they had to put the stat up.
Yeah. So also, not to mention they lost their starting fullback on the kickoff, which led to it. If that just didn't happen, Jalen Carter maybe plays. It's just obnoxious. I can't believe it started like that. But the Eagles won, which I think everyone expected because we're going to touch on it. But the Cowboys traded the best defender in football. So,
I don't.
we got a lot to do, but did you hear Jerry Jones' real comment after the game?
oh no, because
This is a real thing that he said.
yes.
We were one impact player on defense away from winning that game.
No,
Oh
he
my
didn't.
God.
I swear to God, that's an actual quote from him after the game.
He,
Interesting.
I've been watching that 90s cowboy documentary and I think he had his hands on it because he early on in the first episode when they were talking about the Herschel Walker trade took credit and other people have come out and said it was all Jimmy Johnson. So, anyway, these old guys, they just I get sick of hearing about them. So we're going to start with talking about the Patriots, and then that will segue into talking about each division, and we'll pick our Super Bowl team.
Oh, that wasn't in the rundown.
Yeah, but Tim, come on. We do it every year. This is like the fifth year. All right. So, whole new ball game with the Patriots. New coach, new coaching staff, new everything except Elliott Wolf. I was reading, I read every article this offseason because what else is a guy to do at work?
Oh, if you work for the state, nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, or you could do some other stuff, nefarious stuff, Tim. The Patriots have 28 new players on their roster. They have 12 rookies, and it looks like they're going to start 14 new guys. So let's start here. Let's just start here. They can't be as bad as they were last year, right?
That's what you said last year. You said that
No.
last year about the year
No.
before.
I,
Just temper it, man. You said that last year. They can't be as bad as last year, and they matched their win total with 4, and the last one was a gift from Buffalo. Just temper your expectations, because everything Tom just listed means that you're in for a rough start.
I disagree,
Oh, here we go.
Jack. We have to remember how bad the coaching was last year.
Okay.
I think they're going to be significantly better. And if we're guessing records at some point, I
We
don't
are.
think
Don't do it now. Don't do it now. All right. So
15 and 2.
on on the coaching thing, I feel like there's going to be less stupid shit. For the past like 3 years, going back to when it started dive bombing with Mac Jones, the not settled on offense with 6 seconds left on the play clock. I have a feeling that might end. I think we have found out now that Josh McDaniels should not be a head coach, but maybe he should just stick. He's a good offensive coordinator.
Right, like Robert Saleh is a good defensive coordinator
That's
and a terrible head coach.
I think that's some guys' lot in life is just to be a coordinator.
Who's the? Is it Marty Schottenheimer is the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs?
No. Marty Schottenheimer has been a retired head coach for like 15 years. You're thinking of Steve Spagnuolo.
And he was the head coach and bad, right, for
I
the
think it was the
Giants?
Giants.
Yeah.
No, he was the Giants' defensive coordinator. He got a job after that, after they beat the 2007 Patriots. Why would you bring that up?
Yeah, Tim, way to go, you dick. Jack, you've been silent. Thoughts on Josh McDaniels?
I've given my thoughts on Josh McDaniels. I think he is
he hates
Tom
him.
Brady made and manufactured, and every stop he's been without Tom Brady has been a horrible dumpster fire. He drafted Tim Tebow in the first round of the NFL draft,
One play.
lest we not forget his analytical mind.
Yeah. We both just said that we don't think he's a good head coach.
Okay, we'll see if he's a good offensive coordinator without Tom Brady.
Got Mac Jones to the Pro Bowl.
He was a reservist.
He hit the gritty in that game. All right. So on offense, let's start there. Some more stats I compiled. Oh God. The QB was sacked 52 times last year. Only one receiver had a 100-yard game last year. Keyshawn Boot in week 18.
Thank you, Buffalo. The Joe
Five
Milton game.
consecutive
Joe Milton.
years. 5 consecutive years. So since Tom Brady left, no receiver has had a 1,000-yard season.
Yep, longest streak in the NFL. Julian Edelman last to do it, 2019.
And their most used offensive line combination last year was only used 28% of the time. And it wasn't because of injuries. It was because of poor play.
I'm not completely sold on the offensive line this year either.
I think the first month is going to be rough.
Yeah, they need to stay healthy. But they're better than they were last year at offensive line because of their first round pick.
I think they have to be.
Yeah, that's true. I know they were bad, but it's crazy to think that Chicago's offensive line was technically worse.
I know.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's Caleb Williams induced.
Yeah, that's because you hate Caleb Williams for reasons we're not going to say on this podcast, but you're just a hater. No, it's the offensive line's fault because they didn't block anybody. He had we'll get into it with the Chicago Bears. I'm bearish. Or I'm bullish on the Bears.
But then you're not going to like my rankings.
I don't care about you.
Yeah, so they have Travion Henderson.
Quinn.
Tim, do you want me to block out his face when I put this on YouTube?
No, you can't see his mouth. I'll never identify him.
Okay. I think your knowledge of what can be done and what can't be done on video is questionable, and we probably shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, I'll put a little gassy and blur on that.
It's ongoing.
So, good one, Jack. So Travion Henderson, he's great.
Yep.
Then
Travion Henderson is third on their depth chart at running back, though.
That should be
website.
Wrong.
I was going to ask, when do you think
Granted, it says unofficial, but he is listed after Ramondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson.
He's just going to start creeping up the playtime, Tim. I know what you're going to ask.
Week 4? Week 3?
I think
he's going to play every game.
I think he'll play every game too, and I think he'll be the third down running back to start the season. I think he's too effective out of the backfield, as an option for Drake May. And if it's a Josh McDaniels offense, he will be like a Dion Lewis.
Yeah, I think it's by the end of the season you get a Gibson-Henderson split and Stevenson loses carries. That guy fumbles too much.
Or him.
Yeah,
the Stephen Ridley effect.
Yeah.
He needs to have Tim McGraw as a dad. Tape that football to him.
There you go. Tim McGraw was playing a character of another guy, but
we got
where do you guys, I would like to know where you both stand on Stephon Diggs as wide receiver one.
I saw an
mean-
interview today, and I'm kind of into it.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
the best wide receiver they've had in what, 5 years?
Well, yeah, we just talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
They haven't been good at that position.
Yeah, I mean, if he can stay healthy, that would be great. He's gonna he's gonna take away at the very least the other team's number one corner.
mm,
So like Drake May should have Matt Collins, Douglas, and Butte to throw to, and Kyle Williams, right? Like Kyle, everybody was high on Kyle Williams when he got drafted, but yeah, Stephon Diggs is the clear number one wideout on this team, and I'm fine with that.
I know last year I said they would be effective with a lot of number 2 to 3 wide receivers.
That was wrong.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
Yeah.
You need a one.
Yeah.
They weren't
yeah.
twos though.
No,
No,
they
The
were
they
receivers
were
last year weren't twos. Those were threes and fours. And I hate to be, shitting on somebody that's way more talented than me, but like
Hey, don't
those
sell
guys, that
yourself
was a
short.
bad draft. That was a terrible draft.
Don't talk about my friend
Yeah.
like that.
Who?
I think, it's naturally going to improve, but if he's taken out, it's a steep drop. It's a real steep drop. And Tim, I think in the past I have talked on this podcast, I am just not a Matt Collins guy.
I also am not a Matt Collins guy.
Put shoes on.
Put shoes on.
His
That's ridiculous.
explanation, and you should look it up for why he doesn't wear shoes, is real disappointing. It's real disappointing.
Could you just
Does
tell
he
us?
use the word? Does he use
does he
the
have sweaty
phrase
feet?
foot prisons?
No, he said it's the pussification of America.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So
don't like him
there-
even more now.
Yeah, so there you go.
I didn't like him
So-
going into this.
What about now? Can I ask the question through you to Matt Collins?
Mm.
What about the people in like the 1300s and other countries that were wearing shoes before they went to America?
Well, Tom, clearly they weren't pussies.
Oh, okay. All right, he's out. Not rooting for that guy. So, defensive wise, lots of people saying their defense should be a lot better. But what is going on with Christian Gonzalez? There's a big
Yeah.
piece in the Boston Globe that at Vrabel's press conference yesterday, or Wednesday, he was like, guys, it's just not going to be out there. He got like annoyed with the press they kept asking him questions, which they were
It's
alluding
probably
to.
not good for your passing defense.
Right. They were alluding to he seemed frustrated that he's not out there, which is hard to tell, or frustrated with the questions, but it's been 5 weeks, I think, 6 weeks since he hurt his hammy. That obviously would be a big, big blow to the defense.
Yeah.
He said he's not going to be out there for practice.
Yeah, it was practice. We're talking
Yeah.
practice. Just practice.
Maybe he's good for the game, but I mean, they need him.
Yeah,
They need
they'll-
him big time.
But also, unless you're Tim, who thinks they're going to challenge for the AFC, sit him 1 or 2 games. This is an extension of the preseason. It's been that way since they added the extra game and took away the last preseason game. The first month of the season is now teams figuring themselves out.
That is true. And I mean, for the most part, the only one in the early going that they have to win is Miami. Like that's just to get a division win. And then, I mean, they have the Bills in week 5, but I don't think anybody thinks they're going to beat the Bills in that game
No.
at Buffalo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, maybe
but
10.
I
otherwise,
don't have that. I don't have that as a win.
That's one of the 2 losses you have.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 to the Bills.
2 to the Bills.
Still win the division. The rest of the defense, I think we can all agree, has improved. Although, strange they dropped Jabril Peppers when it looked like they were going to get rid of Duggar
Duggar.
the whole offseason?
There's got to be more to the Peppers thing because they have him. They owe him 4 million.
Yeah, they owe Duggar more.
Yeah, but he was also their starting safety.
Yeah, he was on the practice squad at times this offseason, though.
No, I'm saying Peppers was their starting
Oh,
safety.
yeah. Yeah.
So, and they said it's not like I think Peppers said I can play in any scheme, and then Vrabel came out and said, yeah, it wasn't a scheme problem. So that's a personal.
Yeah, and he had some off the field stuff last year, so who
He's
knows? Maybe
cleared.
he's just not a Vrabel guy. You know, he's got to get his guys in there.
Building an identity. The Forged in Foxborough. It's the new Forged in Foxborough.
Is that
Oh, have you been
It's a
watching
Patriots.
that?
That's a Patriots produced show. Yeah, I mean, I give it a ping. You're the one reading articles. I'm watching videos. I'm getting excited. It doesn't sound like I'm excited to watch the Patriots, but
doesn't?
I am.
I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
more excited. I'm more excited than I have been since Tom Brady left. And because I mean, I was not shy about this when they drafted Mac Jones. It was a Robert Kraft hand on the button pick because they needed what they thought was a young, capable quarterback, and what they got was a
Noodle arm.
damn it. I was just gonna say a noodle arm Alabama SEC handoff artist.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out the talent around him was really good. That might have helped.
Oh, the 5 stars in the NFL right now, the wide
Yeah.
receivers. That's
So
weird.
the Milton Williams, Robert Spillane, Christian Ellis, um, Del Pettis, Carlton Davis, Harold Landry III, all new guys on the defense.
Is Spillane new?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's a captain, so he
Yeah.
made a big
He
splash.
was with
The
Vrabel in
Raiders.
Tennessee.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
And then he was with the Raiders last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't seem new, but I mean, their a linebacking core is good to fine.
They
Like
seem like they're going to be a tad bit faster and might be able to stop the run.
You know what? That means Vrabel's been listening to the Never Words podcast for years.
Because Juwan Bentley is the slowest human on earth, I think.
I bet he's faster than a lot of people on Earth. But uh, they had to remember the season. Was it 2020 or 2021 when they got like Aguilar and Belichick had all this money that he had to spend?
That
I
was
feel
the
like
Mac Jones first year.
yeah, so 2021. So I just feel like there was a little bit of that on this year's offseason with the defensive players. Like they had a ton of money. They needed to get the defense better, and they did make it better. But I feel like, and I don't really care about contracts. I guess more so I don't care about contracts in baseball because there's no salary cap. But like they had to overpay for some guys
Yeah.
that hopefully live up to the contract because in a year or two, you're going to be sitting on expiring contracts with guys who can't hang anymore. Like, and that's a big worry that I have is that
Well,
we overrated the signings because they were just better than the existing pieces.
and the big one's Milton Williams.
That's the one. That's the one I'm looking at.
Yeah, because he was what, probably the fifth best defensive lineman on Philly last year.
Still
Fourth,
very good. Still very
Right.
good.
because they have a great defensive line, but now he doesn't have
Well,
Jalen Carter next to him or Jordan Davis or
it's just
the
like we
edges
kind of
that Philly had. Like
not only that, but it's just kind of like the Micah Parsons thing where Kenny is it Kenny? I don't remember his last name.
Clark,
I don't. Kenny Clark. Is that
he
it?
was the
Who
defensive
they
tackle
traded?
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
whoever they traded for him. You can't affect a game from the middle of the field like you can from an outside rusher. So paying that money to a defensive tackle is like okay, yes, you need to stop the run, but don't you think you should have somebody like an edge rusher that's not just Harold Landry or Keon White or Chason, like Chason? I don't know how to say his last name, but I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know. Like Harold Landry is the one, or sorry, Milton Williams is the guy where I'm just like, okay, so you paid a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Let's hope that affects your defensive game plan.
Well, I was
I
gonna
just
say as
don't
you were
think
talking.
teams
Oh,
plan.
Tim, I'm talking.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
No, I was just gonna say
Hmm.
this is the year for Keon White to prove something or see you later. Showed glimpses. Then
In
last
his
year,
first year.
yeah, and then last year I think he was very much like, I don't know what the hell is going on. No one's coaching me, and he got frustrated and was not mature about it, maybe. So now I think it's the chance. You have a real coach. You're going up against Will Campbell, and I think, yeah, now's the time to actually do something.
Uh, it does. It's tough for like players like that though. 3 seasons, 3 different head coaches, and ranging from Bill Belichick to Gerard Mayo.
Yeah,
Mm.
I
That's
seriously.
the sliding scale. And
And
then I
well, they
guess
get
Vrabel's in
Barmore
the middle.
back, so
Yeah,
the
I
run
like
defense,
Barmore.
the run defense should be better with at least just Milton Williams, Barmore, and Spillane, because their run defense was
Bad.
horrific for half the decade. So
Yeah, and also tackling and covering running backs out of the backfield.
Yeah, that's a Bentley speed thing, as Tim alluded to. That's when
Yeah.
your outside linebackers and your middle linebackers get that 47 rating
yeah.
on pass coverage.
So, all right. Well, another thing that we just did not talk about Drake May when we were talking about the offense.
Yeah, I thought we were going to come circle back to him, the most exciting player clearly that has been here
Yeah,
since Brady.
I don't know. I
I
think it could be Trevion Henderson. If
Tim,
he is
this
his,
Well, sure.
an exciting running back does shit for you if your quarterback isn't good.
nah, ask Bijan. I guess that's
So,
true.
I mean, the thing is, like last year, you could tell that it was so different than Mac Jones just because of arm strength alone. And now
Mhm.
you add a little bit of smarts. And I mean, I know people talk about it, but his ability to get out of the pocket and make something happen like he did on and I'm not saying it's an indicator, but the first couple of drives on the first preseason game he played, you were
Mhm.
looking at him running that offense like, okay, even if there's nothing downfield, it looks like he's going to pick up 5 or 6 with his legs. And that's the most exciting part, watching him just kind of improv out there. And if he doesn't get the ball downfield, I hope he flips it off to Travion Henderson. But he can also, unlike Brady, break off a 10 to 12 yard run.
Yep.
I'm also excited for him to have a wide receiver in Diggs that can get separation.
Yeah.
We're last in the league in separation last year, right?
Well, let's hope. Diggs is coming off an injury and he's also getting up there. But like
Sure,
that's
but it's still going to be better than all the people
Jalen
last
Poke.
year.
Javon Baker.
Yeah, I don't even think Baker played that much. Did he? Poke played at least. At least Poke played. He dropped everything that was thrown to him, but he played.
Yeah.
I don't think Baker got on the field.
Yeah, and then Booty is the guy that maybe he benefits a ton from having someone that's actually the
On the
top
other side of
receiver.
him.
Yeah, I just hope with Drake May, uh, last year was a wash. I think we can all say he got reps, which is good, but the turnover thing is real as of now, and that needs to slow down. He had 10 fumbles last year. Was it 10? 9? I
Yeah, it
forgot.
was 9 picks and 10 fumbles.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
But
Yep.
he was a
And he
rookie
had one
running
in the
for his life.
preseason. Yeah.
I hope Josh McDaniels, in his years of experience, just says, throw the ball away.
Or get
If he
down.
makes a mistake, throw the ball away or just fall down.
And never spin back into the field ever again. That moves out.
Well, Tim, that's because you have no field vision.
Either
You
did
just
he.
get around.
He got
You just
crushed.
get around that guy.
He got
But-
crushed.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if the line can give him a little bit more time if he stays in the pocket and zings it in there. Because, God, Damn, that guy's got an
Zoom
arm.
it. You got to zoom it.
Zoom it,
Zoom it
Henry.
in there.
All right. How do we want to start this? Jack or Tim with how many wins they get? Who wants to go first?
Hold on. Listen, we got time this morning. We're letting it breathe. I say we play the win-loss game. We go schedule by schedule. We go game by game.
Oh, okay. You were the one that said you had a hard out, but
Yeah, that's in an hour. I mean, we can still play the win-loss game and then get through.
okay, here we go. This weekend, Vegas.
Timmy,
Win.
go first.
Tim,
Win.
start.
All right, I'm gonna go loss.
Tom?
I don't like the Christian Gonzalez thing. But they're
I think
pretty
Gino, we're gonna
bad.
get to this in AFC West. I think Gino Money is going to pump the ball down the field, and if Christian Gonzalez is hobbled, that's going to
Who's
be
he
stuff.
throwing it to?
Brock Bowers will open a lot of stuff up.
Brock Bowers.
Jacoby Myers is actually good. The Patriots got rid of him.
And then Ashton Genty looks like he could be something in the backfield.
I'm gonna go. I have a number in my head, so I have to do this strategically. I'm gonna go win.
Okay.
All right,
Everybody
Miami
froze.
everyone froze for you. I said that I think that they'll beat the Raiders. Miami, I think we all have the same answer here. Tim?
Oh, maybe not. I win.
But win.
Oh, I have a loss.
Oh, okay.
I think Miami's terrible,
You're
but
still scarred, Tom.
I'm not. When have they won in Miami?
That Troy Brown game.
Guys, that was 2001.
2002 or 2003.
All right. Pittsburgh at home.
I think it's a loss.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Carolina at home.
Win.
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 2-2 for me,
okay.
easily.
Yeah, same. Buffalo.
Loss.
Close loss.
Loss.
Sunday Night Football, Josh Allen is going to ruin the Patriots.
We're going to go to bed early.
Yeah.
At the Saints.
Win.
Win. So here's where it gets interesting. At the Titans.
Win.
Yeah, I think
Win.
it's a win too.
At Cleveland.
I think
You
it's a
gotta
win.
Win. So hold on. 1,
You have to win that
2.
game. That's a must win.
3, 4, 5-2 for me.
5-2
I'm
for
five
me.
and I thought we were 5-3. We're in week 8. How are you guys only have 7?
Because wait, 1, 2, 3.
No, 5-2. We're on week 9.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't count Pittsburgh. 5-3.
Tim, 5-2 and we're on week 9.
Oh,
They
I'm
haven't had a bye
6-2.
yet.
I'm 6-2.
Jesus. All right. Atlanta
sure this
at
get-
home.
Loss.
I have a loss.
All right. I think why
Tim.
we don't know Penix is going to be. I'm gonna say
Tim.
win. Fuck you.
Okay. Jesus Christ. They're 7-2.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
At Tampa.
That's a
Loss.
Loss.
Big.
Okay. Me and
All right,
Jack
I'm at
back
5
to
and
5
5 now.
5.
Yep.
Thursday night at home against the Jets.
Oh my God. It better be a win.
It's a win.
I think they're going to be better than I wrote down.
My gosh.
So 6-5 for me and Jack. At Cincinnati, revenge game for the
Loss.
Bengals.
Loss.
All right. At the Giants. This will be an interesting one. Probably
Okay.
Jackson Dart at this point.
They're not at the Giants. The Giants are playing in July.
Oh, yeah. That's home. That's home. You say win, Jack?
I did. Yep.
Loss.
Yeah, I'm going to say loss.
Okay.
So I have them at 6 and
Well,
7.
that's going to be the last W for me.
Really? Then a
Yeah.
bye week, obviously. Bills are lost.
Maybe the Jets in at week 17. But I think that the Dolphins beat them in the last week. I think they flip-flop them.
Well, we haven't gotten there. So lost to the Bills, all of us. Lost to the Ravens, all of us. And then at the Jets, I have a win.
I have a
Yeah.
loss.
Oh, a loss to the Jets at that point.
Yep.
And
I
then
don't think the
week
Jets are going to have
18,
a quarterback at that point.
Miami, I have a win.
Win.
I'm going to flip-flop my early Miami to a loss in Miami and a win in week 18. So that finishes me at 7 and 9.
7 and 10.
7 and 10. Yeah.
I'm 8 and 9, and that's where I wanted to be. So I'm glad we did
Oh.
this.
I'm happy. I'm 10 and 7.
Okay. Not crazy, Tim, to be honest. That second half of the schedule is
It's
rough.
brutal.
It's brutal.
You're going to be feeling real good about week 8,
Oh, yeah.
9,
Those, Tim,
and then
those
you're going to,
Instagram accounts that you follow,
yeah,
they're going to be going
Super Bowl, they'll
crazy.
be like superimposing
yeah.
Drake May on Tom Brady, like holding up a Lombardi
Yeah.
trophy.
I don't want to, I'm not
If they're
comparing them,
6 and
but
2,
Yeah, I don't think we should start to compare them yet, but like you can see it.
and he can move.
Hey, Brady won a
Brady
Super Bowl his second year. It's Drake's second year. They don't even say May. They call him Drake. And Tom was like not as good as Drake is.
Yeah, he was a statue.
all right. So I think now we can go with that game over. We can go into the AFC East, which do we all have the Bills winning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim has a 10-win Patriot team, so do you have the Bills getting less than 10 wins or at 10 wins? I think they're personally going to win like 12 games, but
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and then I don't think we have to at 8 and 9. I still think the Patriots might be second. I don't think the Jets and Dolphins are going to be good.
I went Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins.
I did too.
Well, yeah, them at yeah.
All right,
Okay.
sorry. No, I think the Jets will finish fourth.
Really?
But they'll have
Ooh.
one win. They'll have a spoiler win for the Patriots that'll screw them.
I guess
Okay.
like their starting quarterback is Justin Fields.
And they're the Jets, the New York Football Jets.
Yeah.
They got held hostage by Aaron Rodgers for a
Mhm.
full 2 years.
Signed all his
Remember
friends.
when they didn't sign a quarterback because he said, "Yeah, I'll just come back from this ruptured Achilles.
Mhm.
I get
And
some
you guys picked them
homeopathic
to win the
stuff."
division.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
next
I was
year.
high on the Jets. Yeah.
Talent's there. Not going to get fooled again. Fourth.
All right. Now we go to the AFC North. Question: Is this the best division in the conference, or would you say the AFC West is?
This one's
The
better than the
West.
AFC West.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. All right. So I'm assuming we all have the same team to win this.
The
The
Ravens.
Ravens.
Yep.
Okay. Now
You
here's the
think
question:
what?
Steelers or Bengals for number 2?
Bengals.
Bang. We just shit on Aaron Rodgers and he's the quarterback for the Steelers.
Yeah, but Mike Tomlin's in charge of the Steelers, not Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so they're gonna go 9 and 8.
They'll, yeah, they're going to go over 500. That's the Mike Tomlin way.
I am aware, but and then the Browns. The Browns are really bringing down that division.
Yeah, there are three good teams, but three teams that could actually make the playoffs where I don't know that there are three teams that can make the playoffs in the AFC West. Maybe two.
So you hate the
Oh,
Chargers?
shit. The Broncos are out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's high on the Broncos. I forgot
Yeah,
about
I
the
was-
Broncos. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Three
Okay.
teams made it from
Okay.
the AFC West last
I
year.
still say the AFC North is. So did yeah, but the Bengals missed out. But I think the Bengals, and I know this is gonna sound weird, but I think they're gonna be better than they were last year. Like they don't lose that opening day game to Jake Brissett. They are in the playoffs.
True.
And at the time the season was ending, like nobody wanted to play the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And they
They're
have,
going to win
you
a
know,
lot of games
Did
38
Trey
to
Hendrickson
31.
sign?
yeah.
Yeah. They're going to win a lot of games 38 to 31.
I mean, and that's true, but they're gonna have to. But I mean, and again, like it's just Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Chase Brown are so good. They're all just so good on offense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I would say because of who the Steelers quarterback is, I would say the Bengals are second, the Steelers are third, and
Yeah, I mean, he'll get. I think again,
the Browns are bad.
he wasn't great last year, but he still had games where you're just like, okay, maybe there's something there. And I know he had his, favorite target in Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson, who's incredible, but like, is it a downgrade to go to DK Metcalf at this point? and the Pittsburgh wide receiver room from the Jets?
No.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I personally think it's a good thing they moved on from what's his name at running back. I forget it now.
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Not a Najee guy.
I'll get you 2 yards.
Yeah,
So
hard too. Hard too.
do we want to spend a lot of time on the AFC South?
I'm a big AFC South guy.
What do you like mostly about it, Trevor Lawrence?
I put 3 lines in between the Texans and then the rest of them
Feel like
because
they're gonna come in fifth, sixth, and seventh.
yeah, there's the rest of that division is so bad.
Are you
How is
excited
there
about
any
Travis
debate?
Hunter
Yes.
Yeah,
to
I'd
just to
like to.
see what they do?
Yeah. I'd like to personally see, I want to see him play both offense and defense
Me
at every
too.
snap. Like, do it. You have the only guy who's ever done it before. Like, do it.
Hmm.
Um, but I think my pick here, I think the Texans are going to win. I think the Colts are going to finish second and have like 7 or 8 wins. And I know, Tim, I see your look. They still have Jonathan Taylor. They
Yeah,
still have
Quentin
a
Nelson.
f- yeah, and I mean, I love Tyler Warren, and I think he's
Yeah,
going to have a monster season. And it looks like they are planning to run their offense as he is going to be the number one option. And I don't know. I don't like
I think
Daniel
he should.
Jones
He's the only
necessarily, but
option.
yeah. Well, I mean, Jonathan
Jonathan,
Taylor is still there, and like, who's shoot?
is it Michael Pittman, the wideout?
Yeah, is that his name?
That's their wide receiver, their number
Yeah,
one
that's
Just
wide
their
receiver.
top
yeah.
guy.
Okay, yeah, and he's reliable. I mean, he's always seems like he's in a fantasy scorecard of like 15 to 20 points, which usually
I
means he's
wouldn't be
having a good to
surprised
decent
if
game.
they hang around and with like in December, you're like, wow, the chance the seventh
Yeah,
seed could
that's
be
what
the
I mean.
Colts.
Yeah, have seven
But
or 8 or 9
I have them
wins.
as the worst team in the
the
division.
Colts?
Yeah,
Oh,
Interesting. You know the Tennessee Titans pick number one and have a rookie quarterback and nothing else.
Tim likes
Calvin
that
Ridley.
he's a good guy.
Yeah,
You like Cam because he's a good guy?
yeah, did a lot for Miami. I
Yeah.
think he could be similar, not similar to Jaden Daniels in the sense that they win 10 or 11 games, but
Go to the AFC Championship.
I think that he will be the second best quarterback in that division.
Daniel
Okay.
Jones, Stroud, Lawrence. Yeah. I mean, it's not
It's not like I'm,
okay.
yeah,
Go on first take with that, Tim. Jeez.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
I
we're picking,
think I don't know. I'll probably just say that the Colts are third, but wouldn't be surprised if the Jaguars just are the Jaguars and suck because I've thought about this for a while. Trevor Lawrence won the national championship, and then they just kept losing over and over and over at Clemson. He would have like 3 lost seasons, 2 lost seasons. They weren't making the playoffs. They were getting blown out in bowl games. I think he was completely surrounded, very Mac Jones-esque, completely
yeah.
surrounded with talent that first year.
And when he,
That
I
were all
forget
what?
who it
Sophomores
was,
when Deshaun Watson won with them?
I forget, some analyst for the NFL said all he can do is RPO, and that's not going to translate to the NFL. And it's accurate.
I don't know where, and I guess it was just because he was a number one overall. I never got and I guess that big comeback that he had. I never got that Trevor Lawrence is elite. Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback for your real or your fantasy team. But
He's not good for your fantasy team as he is my starting quarterback. I'm
Still?
lacking in
yeah, I
quarterback.
don't. I just the Titans and the Jaguars to me are non-competitive.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So
I
maybe the
would say
Colts
the
are better.
Colts are non-competitive.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Why
that's
don't you
why we're
guys put a
here.
little bet on it? All right. Now the AFC West. The question is, Broncos hype real or do the Chiefs win again?
Oh, the Chiefs are going to win, but the Broncos hype can be real too.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. Your whole point in the offseason, Tom, was he's the best quarterback still because if you drafted right now, you'd take him number one overall. And again, he's just going to be there. They still have Andy Reid. They still have Chris Jones. Like
They're getting
they're
Rashee Rice back week 6. He was gone
yeah.
all last year, and people forget how good he was.
Mm-hmm.
Pacheco was hurt.
People forget how good the Chiefs were without him.
Right.
Like they're still good, and then they get a speed threat on the other side of Xavier Worthy. Like
Yeah.
they're still the best team in the AFC West, maybe the AFC. The Ravens and the Bills are both very good too. But yeah, it's Patty Mahomes to lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was just
went.
posing the question to embrace debate, but I have the Chiefs winning. Um, I think the Broncos will make the playoffs because they did last year. I don't think they'll fall off, and I don't. I think the other two teams will be like around 500. I think it will be a good competitive division.
I'm not a
The,
big Herbert guy.
the Chargers are a playoff team for sure.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, I would say they're a playoff team just because the AFC isn't as like 7 teams have to make it, and we just rode off 3 in one division.
Well,
You
because
wrote
you're
off
awful.
3 in one division.
We rode off 2 in another, and uh, another one in the AFC North. Like you have, like that's just a numbers game.
Okay, cool. A really
Um,
great breakdown. 7 teams have to make it.
yeah, that's true. So you're saying, what are you saying? They're seventh?
I would say they're probably the 7th playoff team, or maybe they probably 6. Patriots are 7.
You think they're that much better than the Raiders?
Yeah, I think they have way more talent than the Raiders.
New vibes in Los Angeles or Las
I'm
Vegas.
not a Pete Carroll guy.
Tim,
He
that's
had
because you
Matt
don't have
Leinart
the.
and Reggie Bush, and then he had Russell Wilson and probably the best defense
Can I
in
ask
the
you a question?
2010s.
Could you just type up a quick list of coaches that won with bad players?
No, I'm busy this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of hearings. I just think I think those two teams are gonna just kind of be meh. The Chargers to me never who are they passing to besides McConkey? The
What's the
the the best thing they had going for them is they lost arguably the best left tackle in football, and they were able to replace him with arguably the best right tackle in football.
Yeah.
So that's good. But that sucks to lose that guy early in training camp.
Yeah, but Amari and Hampton might be
Could be good.
good.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't buy into the Raider. Like I could. Yeah, Geno Smith could be good. I,
He likes to throw it. He likes to pump that baby down the field.
I did like him giving the finger to all the Seattle fans. You know.
I thought that was just uncalled for from Seattle fans.
Well, you don't know what they were saying to him.
The sign that said Gino is a bust.
You think they
That
liked, you think they were yelling nice things at him, and that's why he gave the finger?
I
We really
think we
wish
know
you were
exactly
still
what
He's
they were
here.
like,
saying.
yeah.
All right, so 2, but Tim says maybe 3 got teams out of this division in the playoffs. Okay.
I would say, so the AFC, are we calling the AFC playoffs now?
No, let's do all of them.
Okay.
All right. NFC East has a clear favorite. They won the Super Bowl last year, and they started the season 1-0. The Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I think they're going to win the division. This one, I and this is going to be this could be hot. I see the Commanders taking a step back. I just don't. I
They
mean,
had
I
a lot of
think
luck.
last year was a lot of luck. You could argue that their entire season turned on the Hail Mary that was tipped to their receiver.
Well,
Like,
another wide receiver was, or the cornerback was fighting a wide
no,
receiver
he
in the
was just
back.
talking some. He was talking some S to the crowd.
Yeah.
And then he was the one who tipped it up in the air, actually. But I mean, that's goes to the Bears. Just absolutely abhorrent season last year. But I think that this is the most overhyped division in football.
It always is.
Yeah.
It always is. It's
I think the Giants stink. I think the Cowboys stink. I think the Eagles are really good, and I think the Commanders have a chance to be a 500 team.
why aren't the Cowboys in the NFC South and the Panthers in the NFC East?
Tom, I don't know, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Uh
Tom.
Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are. Mm, the Cowboys might be last in that division.
I don't think you're wrong.
I have them last. I will say though, the first half that offense looked good.
I have the
That
Giants.
delay really took the wind out of that game.
I have the Giants as the last team because I think they're just going to stink, and I
Well,
think
they are
Dayball's
starting
going to get.
Russell Wilson.
I think Dayball's going to get fired in like the fifth week, and I think Joe Sheen is going to get fired right after that. It's going to be like the Jets last year for the Giants, and I think that this is Russell Wilson's last season in the NFL.
I'm not going to miss him.
But Quinn
The
agreed.
Giants fans seem hype about uh Jackson Dart
Jackson
and
smoking darts.
what's his the defender there. Oh, he was hurt.
Abdul Carter,
Abdul Carter.
the
People
guy
were
you
who just
talking
guys
he's
keeps
good.
getting ragdolled by
Did you see
professional
that
tight
video?
ends.
That
Yeah,
is so brutal.
he's the highest picked ragdoll ever, I think was like the tweet. He gets pancaked more than any top five pick ever. He he looks like he's never played football before sometimes. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean
And
he's
that was
not
like
Micah
this
Parsons.
second
Don't
or
tell that to
third
Giants
string
camp.
tight end from the Jets.
Yeah.
Just made him look
It was
bad.
just a
Like,
professional football player that just
yeah.
literally chip blocked him onto his back. And
Yeah.
that's been happening all season or all preseason.
So the question here is, Jack, you said the Commanders are going to take a step back. Do you think they're still a playoff team?
No.
Really?
Ooh, doggy.
I think they're going to
Well,
be 500.
it will be
Well, close
interesting.
to 500. They play
This
17
will
games.
put Jaden Daniels in the real deal conversation of
Yeah.
quarterbacks if they repeat. Like not that maybe not
Yeah.
12 wins, but if they go 10-7 or 11-6, then it's like, okay, this is a real one. And he still
Yeah.
maybe. Like they were
I mean, that's
supposed to
what
be shit last year and they were turned out to be in the NFC Championship game.
I feel like he's going to have. Like people say CJ Stroud kind of slid last year, without mentioning that all his receivers broke every bone in their legs. And then
And
Yeah.
Tank Dell got
Joe
shot.
Mixon and Joe Mixon didn't play or got hurt late too. So I think CJ Stroud, I don't think he took the slide back, but like that's the slide. Like I can see the Jaden Daniels. They're the oldest team in football. So I think that has something to do with it too. Like Scary Terry held out, and it's just like, yeah, man, you're good, but as a 31-year-old wideout, it's tough to hold out for the money he did, and now he only has 2 weeks. And again, I just see it a real slide coming for them. But I think the Eagles win the
It's
division. I think it goes Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, and the Cowboys are closer to the Giants than they are the Commanders.
yeah. I mean, you watched
Yeah.
that game last night. One injury on either side of the ball, and the Cowboys, especially if it's Dak again, that you could say that about any quarterback, but
But
I
if
don't
it's
know.
CeeDee Lamb,
Then forget about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Guess who took George Pickens out of his starting lineup 10 minutes before that game because I was like, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't put him in that. It was automatically set that way. He did nothing. First game facing one of the better teams in the NFC, but still. That That trade was a big deal because it was the Cowboys. All right. Now we can talk about what is the best division in football, the NFC North. Lions won it last year. Did they? Yeah, they won it that last week because Sam Darnold imploded. And yet the Vikings still won 14 games. The Packers also go ahead.
No. You finish. Finish your
Packers
intro. Sorry.
also made the playoffs and added Micah Parsons. And then, there's the Bears got Ben Johnson, so people are saying they should be better.
I'm bullish. I'm bullish on the Bears. But just to say, the best division in football that you just laid out won 0 playoff games last year.
That's fact.
So, yeah, I do. I agree with you that in the regular season, this will be the best division in football. And different than the AFC West or the AFC North, I think all 4 teams will have a shot at making the playoffs as the season plays out. I don't think the Bears are as bad as you guys are going to say they are. They made a ton of upgrades on the offensive line. I think Ben Johnson is going to make Caleb Williams better, and I think they still had all the skill position guys that they had in line for him in the first year that he couldn't get the ball out.
I think that the Bears are going to be. So I have it going Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think J.J. McCarthy is going to be good.
Okay.
It's going to be tough, isn't it, Timmy? It's going to be tough.
He gets to throw to Justin Jefferson, but Addison's hurt. The running
Suspended.
backs.
Isn't he
Is he
suspended?
I thought he was hurt for 4 weeks. Or either way, he's not there for 4 weeks. Sam Darnold had been an NFL quarterback for 10 or 7 years at that point. He could. I just don't buy into the J.J. McCarthy hype. He didn't have to throw the ball at Michigan. And he played 3 plays in a preseason game and blew his knee out. So he's a rookie quarterback with great weapons and a good defense, but he could just suck is also more likely than him being mediocre.
Yeah.
And then I think the Bears will be good, but they reassured the offensive line with offensive linemen that their original teams didn't want to re-sign, which I think is also sometimes a problem. It's not like they signed for more money. Their teams didn't want them anymore. So there's got to be something there.
Yeah. Do you trust what
They
do you
are
think
better
Ben
than the
Johnson?
turnstile. They are better than the turnstiles that they had currently.
I agree. I said they're going to be
Caleb
better.
Williams.
Right. I think they'll be better. Do I buy into Ben Johnson? I don't know. The Lions were awesome. And like you said, you have good players, you're going to look like a good coach. The Lions' skill players are a lot better than the Bears' skill players.
He's not going to take more credit than Dan Campbell because that wouldn't be fair to Dan Campbell. But
Right.
Ben Johnson was in those scouting and drafting meetings when they drafted Penei Sewell and they
Right.
started their rebuild. He has the resume. So I think the reason I'm so high on the Bears, they're not going to finish higher than third. They're not better than the Lions or the Packers, but
Right.
they'll be in a position similar to the Steelers, where they'll be hovering around 500 all year with the chance to get into the playoffs as a wild card, I think. But I think that Ben Johnson has a proven track record of drafting and developing good players and taking an offense from dog shit nothingness to one of the better offenses and certainly one of the more exciting offenses to watch in last year's Detroit Lions.
I agree with that. I just don't think he has the weapons there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all agree they'll be better, but they're not going to be pushed. They're not going to do what the Commanders did. Jack, did you pick who you think is going to win?
I think it's going to go Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings.
Okay. I think it's going to go Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. And
I have Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
I think I I
And I hate
worry.
it. I don't really know if I trust the Packers because they were supposed to be great last year. And I guess all the
But
wide receivers that we talked about got hurt for different things, but the big thing was Jordan Love was hurt all season.
Yeah.
yeah, and no
Since in
wide,
the
like you
the
said, no
first
wide
game
receivers.
against the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost their best corner. Didn't they lose Alexander for most of the year? Um, I just my concern is eventually Jared Goff has gone to 2 Super Bowls, but he's had Sean McVay and Ben Johnson running the offense. This is an unknown. I love Gibbs. Montgomery's good. Aiden Hutchinson's back. They got decimated on defense with injuries. I just don't know if they win 14 games again. They were 14-3. They tied the
Yeah,
Vikings, but
but you also just left off your list Sam Laporta,
yes, sure.
Jamison Williams, and Amon St. Brown.
Yeah,
They have
that's
a
true.
stacked offense.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
you're
nasty.
right. Um, I
And
just,
and still the best offensive line in football as well.
yeah, I just think that they could win 11 games and they've lost three less than they won three less than last year. And
Yeah, I don't think they
the Packers
repeat.
could win 12. I just they could, and if they play each other in the playoffs, I'm not saying I don't think that the Lions wouldn't win, but I actually think the Vikings defense carries them. Same
Yeah.
situation. If they lose 4 less games, they go 10-7, and that's going to make the playoffs. So I understand the worry. McCarthy's a complete unknown, but I think completely surrounded by good guys, and it really seems like KOC is a genius
Yeah,
at
he really
offense.
is.
Yeah.
He's a quarterback
I
whisperer.
mean, he
And
made Josh Dobbs look like the best quarterback for 2 weeks.
Well,
I
he was on
mean,
the Patriots for a
and he
cup of
also
coffee.
has Justin Jefferson, which
Yes.
the name has not been mentioned, who is, besides his former LSU teammate,
Yeah.
1A in best
Yeah.
receivers in football.
Yeah.
I saw something that said that LSU team was better than the 0-1 Miami team. What do you guys think?
We're gonna have to put that under a microscope, Tim. I don't have time. I don't have time to do that right now. I can't. I can't. I don't have the capacity.
Because they had Derek Stingley.
Instantly, I say no because the
Me
2000
too.
Miami team have several Hall of Famers on it.
So, I mean, Jefferson, Chase, Burrow, they're probably Hall of Famers. They had Derek Stingley as a cornerback, some other
We're
nasty.
getting off track.
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, maybe we do that in on the bye week.
Sounds like a plan.
There isn't a league-wide bye week.
The Patriots bye week.
Yeah, you meant the Patriots. I knew what you meant, Tim.
I know. I know what he meant, but
The
there's other
producer's
stuff
such
to
a
talk.
dick on this show.
Mm.
The producers are behind the scenes.
We all know
Um,
your player. We all know your player coach, Tom.
yeah, I am. Thank you for finally admitting it. All right, NFC North. Don't have to spend a lot of time. This is Baker's
NFC
division.
South. NFC South.
NFC
Yep.
South. This is Baker's division.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think the Falcons could be a playoff team.
Sure,
And I think, the Saints stink.
The Saints are
awful.
bad.
Saints might be they're going to get the one pick, which they need because they need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Maybe.
Browns.
Well,
The,
after
the Titans are bad too.
I think
they
it's
have
Saints Browns are the worst teams, and
Yeah, the Browns. Oh,
they don't
I
have
don't know.
neither of them have quarterbacks.
We didn't talk about when Coach Prime's son
Sanders?
is going to take over for the
Yeah.
Browns.
Shador, they have a quarterback.
The quarterback of the future is there. They don't know it, and I don't think he does either.
Did you hear Shane Gillis's joke about him getting his jersey
Yeah.
retired, or about going what do you go 10-11?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he? He went 10-11 at Colorado. Very funny.
I think he said no nepotism there.
Yeah. So Bucks by a wide margin here, I think.
Yeah, it might
I
not be as
guess
wide
not
as you
wide.
think. The Falcons are good.
Yeah, we'll see. Penix
They
has a
have the
history
best
getting
backup.
hurt.
They have the best backup quarterback, though.
They
have the best backup quarterback in
They have the
NFL.
highest paid.
I think Kirk Cousins is better than a lot of number twos on a lot of rosters, probably 32. I would say Kirk Cousins is better than 32 or not 32, but he is not the 32nd best quarterback in the NFL. I'd say he's higher than that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like he would start on the
What was
Browns.
the name of the backup for the
Would you
Patriots
rather
with
have
the
Daniel
lightning?
Jones, Tim, Mr. Low on the Colts? Would you rather have Daniel Jones as your quarterback or Kirk Cousins?
I guess I'll say Kirk Cousins, but he sucked last year.
Joe Flacco or Kirk Cousins?
Joe Flacco.
Oh wow, I would rather Trevor
He's
Lawrence or Kirk Cousins.
Oh, we know where that's going. All right.
Zappy
Who's
is the backup quarterback for the Broncos, by the way.
Tom kicked him out of the podcast.
Uh-oh. Zappy on back of a Bronco? That's dangerous. Getting zapped by a Bronco? All right. Did we even mention what's the fourth team?
The
Saints.
Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers are going to be third. Bryce Young got better after he got benched. And
And came back
Ted
because
McMillan.
everybody says Ted McMillan's really good, which, fantasy wise, God, I hope.
yeah, they played a lot better. We'll see.
Chuba Hubbard's good.
Chuba.
I
had a
don't
good
think they'll
season.
make
I'm
any
not going to make any noise.
noise.
They're not going to make any
So-
noise there.
All right. Finally, the NFC West, and I wrote down no clear favorite.
I think there's a clear favorite if Matt Stafford's healthy, but Matt Stafford's not healthy.
Right. And then if the wide receivers for the 49ers are healthy, then or the skill
Wide receivers?
positions,
Well, what about Christian McCaffrey, who
Yeah,
just
that's
again
skill
is
positions.
on the same calf injury? Like I think it's Kyle Shanahan is trolling. Like at this point, it's the same exact injury, the same exact time frame right before the first game. Like I think it's a troll move. I hope.
Oh yeah, the injury. Yeah, on the injury report.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The same thing,
I
the
think-
same mystery thing that was just like, oh, his Achilles tendons are deteriorating in his body.
Yeah, yeah, but that's why I said if they're all healthy, they might be better.
Yeah.
But we talked about that. Well, Debo's not there anymore. Ayuk's there now. When McCaffrey, Ayuk, and Kittle are there, they're the best team. They just are.
Yeah. You don't
Did you
think
see
you don't
this-
see the big second year for Marvin Harrison?
No, I don't. There's hype with the Cardinals. I don't get it.
Yeah. There's
Kyler
always
Murray's still their QB.
I feel like Kyler Murray every year people just kind of like forget like what his ceiling is.
Yeah,
And it's lower because he's short.
Oh.
nice. I guess if you put
Are you guys not buying into Sam Darnold?
gun to
Well,
my
I was
head,
gonna wait. I was gonna wait, but Tom,
I
go
was-
ahead.
I was just gonna say, gun to my head, I'd probably pick the Rams. I think they just have really smart coaching that draft awesome and
They have a good defense, a good young defense.
and you were talking about the best backup in football. If Stafford can't go, Jimmy G doesn't suck.
Ooh.
He's the
You don't
Rams
think
backup.
you don't think he stinks?
No,
I think
he
he
can
stinks.
move better than Kirk Cousins.
Sure. Yeah, I would say the Rams too. I think the 49ers will be good. I think it'll be between them. Sammy D to form, I think, in the last 3 weeks of the season in the playoffs. And then the Seahawks offered him and Cooper Kupp a ton of money, and that's what they're rolling with. They still have
Cup's
JSN.
knees.
The Seahawks still have JSN, and I like Charbonnet as a running back. But I don't know. I don't know, guys.
I went Rams, Seattle, Niners, Cards.
Seattle second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no clear favorite here. I think
Yeah.
our consensus is the Cardinals are the 4,
Mhm.
but
No, I guess there's Reddit and football Twitter nerds that think they're good, but they're nerds.
yeah, but that's like I said though, with like people just have like amnesia about Kyler Murray and like what he can do. Like you want him to be fast and be able to sling it like a shorter Lamar Jackson. That's just not the case.
No.
It's
And
not the case.
by,
It'll look good for 5 weeks though.
I was just going to say mid-October, people are going to be like, here's Kyler, but he always falls off.
Or gets hurt.
All right. So let's go around and pick. We'll pick our playoff teams, the conference championships, and the Super Bowl, and the winner. We're doing it all.
Okay.
So, Jack, go ahead. Starting the AFC.
Well, yeah, AFC East, I think for the playoff teams, we're going to have the Bills, the Ravens, the Texans, and the Chiefs. And then for our 3 wild cards, I'm going to go with Bengals, Steelers, Broncos.
Ooh,
Wow.
okay. All right,
Wow.
Tim.
I'm
Oh, wait.
going.
Do we
Do you
want
want
to
me
do
to do the
AFC?
NFC?
No, let's just stick AFC. That's
All
a
right,
good
yeah,
idea.
Timmy.
All right, I got Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Texans, Broncos, Bengals, Patriots.
Okay.
So you have
Um,
wait, I'm sorry. You said Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Texans, Broncos, Patriots, and who was the third?
Bengals.
Okay.
all right. I have Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs. And then for the wild card teams, Broncos, Bengals. Oh God, who is going to be the 7th seed? Jesus.
Probably those 10-7 Patriots.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick the Raiders over the Chargers
What?
at like 8 and 9.
You have the Patriots winning 9 games.
No, I
No,
have
he
them
has a
winning
winning
8.
eight.
Oh.
And when the Raiders beat him in week 1, that's going to be the
He
tiebreak.
has
Even
them
though,
beating the Raiders.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Tom's all over the place right now.
Then they'll go 9 and 8. I don't know. That last who cares about that number 7 seed, but
It's going to be an upset. Patriots go into Baltimore.
okay. All right. NFC Jack?
Okay. The Eagles, the Eagles, the Lions, the Bucks, and I didn't give my NFC West, but I'll say the Rams win the NFC West. And then I'll go for the 3 wild cards, the 49ers, the Falcons, and the Packers.
Okay. Tim?
In that order?
No.
No,
No
I think
order.
the Packers will
Just
be, yeah, there's no order. I
Yeah.
think the 7 seed will be the Falcons.
I'm going Eagles, Packers, Rams, Bucks, wild cards, Lions, Seattle, Commanders.
I mean same division winners, Eagles, Packers, well, different than Jack. Eagles, Packers, Bucks, Rams. My 3 teams will be the Lions, Vikings, and 49ers. Did you
So
hear
you
the
got 3
stat?
from the NFC North.
Yeah. Did you hear the stat that going back something like 25 years, when the 49ers make the playoffs, they play in the NFC Championship game. And if they otherwise, they don't make the playoffs. They haven't lost in the wild card or division round in like 25 years.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Jack, AFC Championship and the winner.
Okay. Now I said this is Patty Mahomes to lose, and I think he loses it. And I'm going to go with the Bengals and the Bills.
Ooh,
I'm going to tell you
Who wins
why.
it?
I'd watch that.
Nobody wants Joe Burrow in the playoffs. Um, I think, oh my God, I think the Bills finally break through and win the AFC.
They've been there before and it hasn't gone well. Tim,
AFC, I got Bills, Ravens.
winner.
That's going to be so hot. I hope that's it.
Ravens.
Whew, that's going to be great too. I love Derrick Henry.
I have the same as Tim. I think this
Yeah.
is a very, very Lamar centric year.
It could be.
All right, NFC.
I'm going to go with I want to be different, but I think I'm going to go with the Eagles and the Packers. And I'm
I
going to
am
say
gonna.
the Packers win the
Ooh,
NFC Championship.
you got a little Bills, Packers, Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm going Bucks, Eagles.
Bucks. All right.
And the Bucks win.
Wow.
Oh,
Bucks
Yeah.
Ravens Super Bowl.
Bucks Ravens.
bold Tim is here. I
I
am.
think their offense is going to be. They might have the best offense in the NFL.
Mike Evans is going to go to the Hall of Fame as the most under talked about superstar wideout
Yep.
of all time.
Yeah.
God, I
And if
hate to just.
Ibuka's good and Chris Godwin,
He's coming back. He's going to be back, but he's not soon.
I heard someone talking about a prop bet of Baker leading the league in touchdown passes being a very good value, and it seems like that's a good choice. I God damn. I hate to do this, but all right. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna mix it up
I
a little
thought
bit.
we were going to see Tommy Chalk.
yeah.
No, that usually happens. I'm going to say the NFC Championship game is Packers versus Lions.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
And I think oh, I hate to just ride the wave of Micah Parsons all the way to the Super Bowl just because it's the sexy thing
I
to
did
do.
it.
I know. God, I would love a Lions Ravens Super Bowl. But I'll say it's Packers Ravens. All right,
Okay.
Jack, give your Super Bowl and your winner.
Bills Packers is my Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally have the Buffalo Bills breaking through and
Mhm.
winning the Super Bowl. I think it's a Josh Allen centric year.
Yeah. I don't completely disagree with that in any way. Tim?
I'm going Bucks Ravens Super Bowl. Lamar gets it done.
God damn it, Tim. I hate to do this. I had, as I mentioned just recently, Packers, and I think it's Lamar's year.
There you go.
Derrick Henry has done the same thing for I don't know how old he is, but I'm going to go ahead and say
31.
so for
31.
15 years he's just been an unstoppable running back throughout his life.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged once.
All right. So, Jack, do you think, based on your picks and everything, do you think Allen wins the MVP?
Yeah, I do.
Tim, MVP?
It goes back to Lamar.
Back to Lamar. I have it opposite of both of you, and I made this pick a couple years ago. I'm going to say Joe Burrow.
Yeah, okay.
I
Not
think
wrong. I
Burrow
don't think
wins it
anything's wrong.
because, and you know
I
what?
just
I think there really is something. It's starting to creep up. If you win the MVP, it is bad news for your playoff chances.
kind of like being on the cover of Madden. Who's on the cover of
Watch out,
Madden this year?
Saquon doing a
Saquon.
backwards jump.
Just looking at Derrick Henry's football reference page. Like it hasn't been 15 years. It hasn't even
I was including his high school and
college.
college.
Okay.
Oh, don't come at me with the high school. A future Hall of Fame NFL running back is going to dominate high school.
He was getting
Yeah.
300 carries.
He had 325 carries last year in his age 30 season. So,
But he only eats avocados.
yeah, that's why he's smart about his diet and all he does is work out. He somehow comes into shape every year or comes into camp every year in better shape.
Best shape of his
So
life.
are we doing awards too?
I like the MVP, but what do you want to talk about Travion Henderson as Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. All right, I want to no, I don't think it's going to be that. I think Travis Hunter is going to win both offensive and defensive rookies of the
Whoa.
year.
There we go. This is the bold stuff we need to start getting engagement.
I got to get the clicks, man.
I would say Offensive Rookie of the Year will be, what was it, Abika? Is that how you say it?
Abuka.
Abuka. And then defensive, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's going to be Abdul Carter.
What?
Do you want me to
Oh, we were with the guy we were talking about serves pancakes every snap.
Do you
Or
want
doesn't
me
serve them? He eats pancakes.
Okay. Do you want me to
Hopefully,
take
Will
a picture
Campbell's
of?
serving up a big old slab of pancakes.
Do you want me to send you a video of Aaron Judge taking a bad swing? Shit happens.
Yeah.
Not every time. Not once a game. Well, I don't know baseball.
Full stop there.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
That's it. Maybe I'll work on a nice graphic to put up to go along with the podcast for our picks.
That would be great.
But who knows? I might get bored. So, Jack,
Make
Tim,
sure you
it's been
send it
great.
to Mike first. He pays
I know.
for this
Shout out.
content.
Yes, shout out to Mike, our cousin Mike Flanagan.
He didn't
really
have to
going
say
out
cousin.
there.
We should have just kept it to Mike.
Yeah.
Well, we have
Nobody
like
would ever.
10 listeners now about this podcast.
Where's your
But this
pasty?
is football. This usually gets more engagement. So shout out to Mike. He's a podcast supporter. You can all support the podcast. It's right in the description. So please do that. Keep the lights on here. And maybe we'll buy Tim some better equipment like a microphone.
I have a microphone.
Or a playpen for that kid.
Seriously.
You just wanted to do it on a Friday. This is what you get.
Jack and
You get
Tim.
a Tommy Pickles screwdriver in there and he busts out.
Guys, go drink some tea. Rest your voices because Monday morning we're wrapping up week 1.
What time on
Right
Monday
back
morning?
at it.
All right, no, Monday afternoon. When do you have to leave? What's your what?
I
what
need
would?
to be showering at 12:30.
Okay, we'll do it at 11.
I'll be free.
Okay. All right, guys. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.